Today we're going to devote much of the beginning of our newscast to the incident that occurred over the weekend in Minot. For the third time in roughly half a year, a night out turned violent with shots fired at an area bar. And again, one person has died. Police say 40-year-old Travis McDermott of Minot is being held in the Ward County Jail on charges of manslaughter as well as reckless endangerment and extreme indifference with a weapon. Police also releasing the name of the victim, 32-year-old Grayson Sletto of Willow City. We spoke with Minot Police on their response to the incident in the early morning hours on Sunday. Now, it happened around 1:45 yesterday morning inside the business. Sletto was shot and died from his injuries. The incident is the third shooting inside or near a bar in Minot over the past 6 months. While Minot Police encourage situational awareness, they do feel confident in their recommendations to bar owners promoting public safety.
We actually had officers who were on scene almost instantly, and they quickly responded in the bar. It was a chaotic scene, and found witnesses and bystanders who were subduing the shooter.
McDermott had his initial appearance in court this morning and is being held on a $500,000 bond. His arraignment will be June 19th.